march in Casablanca to keep an appointment with destiny.
I was willing to shoot Captain Reno, and I'm willing to shoot you. All right, Major, you asked for it.
You knew how much I loved you. How much I still love you.
I know a good deal more about you than you suspect. I know, for instance, that you're a loving woman. It's perhaps a strange circumstance that we both that you love the same woman.
51%. Don't buy and sell, human being. It's too bad there's Casablanca seating. Come on.
You can ask any price you want, but you must give me those letters.
That's all right.
I've tried to reason with you. I've tried it. Now I want those letters.
Welcome. I'm Robert Osborne, host of Turner Classic Movies. In just a few moments, you'll begin your journey on the great movie ride, the ultimate celebration of classic movies. But first, I'd like to share with you some Hollywood history. Hoodlums, racketeers, bootleggers. The gangster film is one of the most iconic Hollywood genres.
They just please keep everybody together. Every great road smoking, eating, drinking, and black photography. What's on board your vehicle? Please remain seated for the 22-minute journey. Keep all heart, safe, speed, and legs inside the vehicle as you supervise your children. Thank you and welcome to Household.
Including Goodfellas, Casino, The Departed.
Alright, this way, please. How many today? Five right this way. We're gonna go to room number three.
Hello, taking care of business. Let's talk about me. My name is Anna Rose, and I'll be your guide for this magical journey into the movies. It's the perfect job for me because I love movies. Is everybody ready? Great. Cameras are ready to roll. Ready when you are, CB. And we are rolling. Hello everyone and welcome to the Great Movie Ride. Once again, my name is Anna Rose, and on behalf of Disney's Hollywood Studios and Turner Classic Movies, please welcome our host for this one-of-a-kind tour, Robert Osborne.
Thank you. Hooray for Hollywood indeed. What better way to start our journey? From the Old West to the rooftops of London and along the yellow brick road, there really is no place like the movies. One of Hollywood's significant contributions to the world of film were great musicals. This scene is from one of my favorites, the 1933 Busby Berkeley spectacular Footlight Parade. Here's one of the most famous of all dance sequences. It's from the 1952 musical classic, Singing in the Rain.
Here's Gene Kelly singing in the rain. Literally.
Here's one of the quintessential Disney musicals, Mary Poppins, starring Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke. This classic earned 13 Academy Award nominations.
I love this song. Sing along. folks, this doesn't look like a very good neighborhood.
Here's the birthplace of the gangster film, the seedy underbelly of Chicago, from The Public Enemy, starring James Cagney. Released in 1931 before strict censorship rules were enforced, The Public Enemy is a gritty, realistic, and violent look at the world of gangsters of the Depression era.
Open up in there, you hear me?
Love this movie. In one famous scene, James Cagney shoves a grapefruit into Mae Clark's face. She can never think of breakfast the same way again.
Very nice time. When lunch comes around, we should leave some here. You'll never take it. And you'll be kicking with the dog. If you don't, somebody's going to drop by here and take your teeth out one at a time. Is it
Do you want to blow out cover?
Sorry about the delay, folks, but I didn't want to run a red light, even in the movies.
Hey!
I'm not allowed to leave my vehicle.
I said get over here.
I think it's time for a visit to a concession stand. Bye.
Mr. Osborne, wait. Okay, Muggsy, whatever you say.
Hey! How'd you know my name anyways? Oh, why are you talking about movies? Hey, son, see? And your fancy cars, I take it out of here. So big.
Big mistake here, Muggsy.
I said screw it again, you're gonna get late.
But you just leave in the middle of the movie.
Go on! Finish your shit, boss! Get out, you blinders! Give it go, good boy!
Everybody just sit tight. Running the red lights against the law, and they never break the law. Watch this. No more red light.
Just what we get! Oh, take the brake off!
Sorry, boys, I'm making my getaway. Give my regards to the warden. Suckers. What are you looking at? Everybody mind your P's and Q's and maybe you won't get out. Whoa, this must be the west side of town, huh?
Western films depict a legendary American wild frontier, where cowboys and their loyal steeds maintain order in towns against the untamable wilderness. John Wayne and Clint Eastwood are two of the iconic stars who epitomize this ideal of the stoic gunslinger.
Go right ahead. That's what you wanted to do. A long time ago, I made me a rule. Let people do what they want.
Sleepy little bug, ain't it?
So, that's a mighty tough territory you're getting. I think you're about turning back. That is.
Now that we're in the clear, it's a perfect time for me to collect up all your valuables. We'll start with the jewelry, then move up to the hard cash.
There he is. It's the bank robber. Don't let him get away.
Hey, I don't even like this neighborhood, Papa.
Drop your gun. You're under arrest.
This is nuts. And nuts to this. I'm getting out of here. Well, look at it this way. Can't get any worse. Okay. It's worse. I don't know about you guys, but this is starting to get kind of creepy. Where are we? Jersey?
Science fiction has been a staple of classic movies, from George Méliès's A Trip to the Moon to George Lucas's Star Wars. In 1979, director Ridley Scott and Sigourney Weaver made audiences believe that in space, no one can hear you screaming. This is a...
Hey, Cupcake, how do we get out of here?
Warning, remain in your vehicle.
The area you are entering is extremely dangerous. Proceed with caution.
Danger. The emergency destruct system is now activated. Unit will detonate.
Wrong. Steven Spielberg and George Lucas cemented their status as the blockbuster boys with their first partnership. Here from that legendary collaboration is Harrison Ford as archaeologist Indiana Jones in Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Snakes. Why does it have to be snakes?
Some of the biggest horror stars of Hollywood have appeared in the ancient story of a cursed Egyptian temple. A priceless jewel that beckons to all, but be warned, the temptation always leads to destruction.
Get a load of that junk, guys. Time for me to get back to work. Good thing I don't believe in ghost stories. Don't nobody move while I go get the goods. I don't think they notice a few extra bodies around here. If you know what I mean.
I've seen enough movies to know that you really shouldn't even think about trying to steal that jewel.
Unbeliever, disturb the treasure of the gods, and you shall all pay with your lives.
The twist ending. It just goes to show you anything can happen in the movies. Now, let's get on with the show.
Ooh, I see dead people. Things that go bump in the night have always been a staple of the movies. One of the first horror films was a silent short featuring a dancing skeleton, created by the Lumiere brothers in 1897. Well, there is a jungle out there. Where are we?
This is the jungle home of one of the most famous movie characters of them all, Tarzan. The movie's most popular Tarzan is undoubtedly Johnny Weissmuller, who's gone through 12 films as the king of the jungle.
Over there we have Maureen O'Sullivan as Jane, and Tarzan's sidekick Cheetah, who is portrayed by over a dozen chimpanzee actors over the years.
Someday you'll understand that. He's looking at you, kid.
Here's Humphrey Bogart in his most famous film role. In 1942, Bogey finally got to spread his wings and romance the beautiful Ingrid Bergman in Casablanca.
Inside of us, we both know you belong to Victor. Honor's work, the thing that keeps him going. That plane hits the ground and will not live on the better. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but sooner, the rest of your life.
You kept that promise 60 years later.
You always have Paris. You didn't have it. You lost it until you came to Casablanca. You got it back.
And now, one of the most famous movie stars in one of his greatest roles, Mickey Mouse, as the Sorcerer's Apprentice in Fantasia.
When the movie came out in 1940, Walt Disney promised to add new musical sequences on the feature. His nephew Roy kept that promise 60 years later with the release of Fantasia 2000.
We've come over the rainbow and into one of the most beloved and most watched films in movie history, The Wizard of Oz.
Who killed the
somebody drops a house on you too.
Very well. I'll bide my time. But just try to stay out of my way. Just try. I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog, too.
How do we get out of here? What do you folks think? Which way do we go?
Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road? Why didn't I think that? Say along, folks. You know the words.
From all of us here at Disney's Hollywood Studios and Turner Classic Movies, we hope you've enjoyed our tour through some of my favorite films. But remember, there are many more adventures waiting for you every day on TCM.
We didn't need dialogue. We had faces.
Wait a minute. You ain't heard nothing yet. Step in time! I feel need for speed. I'll be back. You best start believing in ghost stories, Miss Turner. Is it safe?
What have you done?
I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
I'm a man. Well, nobody's perfect. I want to be alone. We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. Good morning, Vietnam!
He's looking at you, kid.
celebration of classic movies. And remember, you can find many more beloved stories and legendary stars on Turner Classic Movies.
On behalf of Disney's Hollywood Studios and Turner Classic Movies, we'd like to thank you for joining us on the great movie ride. Now please remain seated until the vehicle comes to a complete stop. Please gather all your personal belongings and take small children by the hand. And when the doors open, rise dramatically to your feet and make a grand exit towards the rear of the vehicle. Oh, and one more thing. When I yell action, don't forget the thunder as applause for yours truly. Take places, everyone. And action! Thank you, thank you.